welcome back to another video, and I'm here to basically explain what parts of your bike are probably gonna crack. Now you wonder, why listen to me? Well, I have two frames here that I've cracked a few other frames, and I have a lot of friends who have cracked many bikes, and I have experience, to say the least, when it comes to warranty claiming. You could maybe call me a warranty expert. No, maybe not. To start with, I have my old giant STP that is indeed cracked, but less than my other one. So what you really are going to see in these cracks are mainly to do with this part of the frame. It's hard to see on this one, but here is a long line. It looks like dirt on this camera, but it is not, I'm telling you. It is indeed a crack. This is nothing. This is what you're going to find most likely on your frame. It's going to be this type of crack where it's very small, and it's going to be more of a micro fracture than anything. And this is something that you'll just have to keep looking at once in a while. But I bought a new frame basically because of this. I didn't really want to find out the hard way with me having a frame collapse on me. But what you can do is just keep an eye on your frame if it's doing anything like this. Now here's my other frame. This is what you want to look out for, and if this is happening on your frame, please do not hesitate to look for a new frame, because this will basically explode on you very soon. So here is the frame. As you can see, it has been welded. But once you look a little closer, you'll soon to realize it's supposed to look like that. Now, that is something you do not want happening with your frame. And it's even worse, the fact that it's come up here and creeped up the frame and become even bigger crack by hitting the head tube as well. We'll also want to look at this part of the frame, the bottom tube, because, well, top tube, but it is on the lower half of the frame. I was looking at the wrong side. This is also cracking. If you look at that big line there is a crack. And this is something you do not want happening to your frame, because what will happen is you're going to do a jump or any, this is a BMX, mind you. You're going to jump or anything, this is going to collapse. This is for sure going to collapse, and that is basically going to be you having to endure that piece of metal going through you on a good scenario. The bad scenario is it just collapses and you fall to the ground, and yeah, there are many videos out there showing that, and it does not look pleasant. Now, I want to say that BMX bikes are probably going to break more often, like you saw on my other one, because they use chrome alloy instead of aluminium, and in some cases the fact that there's no suspension also means there's more pressure going to the head tube area. But I'd like to say I've seen more friends who have cracked mountain bike frames than BMX frames. That could be down to a few things, like the fact that all my friends like to case jumps, and me. So now, if you're buying a new bike, here is what you want to do. You're going to want to look for something that doesn't have cracks. You'd think that'd be something that you should know already, but I have seen a few people who have bought bikes with cracks in them already. But it doesn't happen that often, because most people selling bikes are generally good. But always check over the head tube, this part, seat tube, and maybe even this part. I don't know what it's called, but that part also cracks. I'd be careful if you're buying a second-hand bike. You also want to probably look at other parts. Forks can crack, cranks can crack, basically anything can crack, but frame is the most likely thing to be the most expensive if it cracks, so that is something you want to look for. before checking any other parts on the bike. Now, this was a very quick video. I just wanted to outline the few things that you should probably look out for when buying a new bike, or if you already have a bike. I just wanted to share this because I've had a fair few things break in my years of having bikes, and a lot of people do not know this when they're going into it. I didn't know, and I almost got trapped in the loop of breaking parts and not understanding that I can have them replaced really easily. But let me know, send me an Instagram message if you're wondering if something's cracked, because I'll probably be able to say if it's cracked. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Hopefully, I'm trying to upload every week, and it's very hard, but I'm doing it right now. See ya.